Have you ever wondered where your next meal is coming from? For many of us, the answer is a resounding no. We live in a world of abundance, where food is just a supermarket away. But for a significant portion of the global population, this is not the case. Food security, or rather the lack of it, is a critical issue that affects millions around the world. Let's take a journey to the heart of sub-Saharan Africa, to the small, landlocked country of Burundi. Burundi, one of the poorest nations in the world, has been grappling with food insecurity for years. A combination of political instability, economic decline, and climate change-induced droughts has led to a situation where over half of the population faces severe food insecurity. In 2020, Burundi faced one of the worst food crises in its history. A prolonged drought, coupled with a devastating locust invasion, decimated crops, leaving millions without adequate food. The situation was dire. Malnutrition rates soared, particularly among children, and the country was on the brink of a full-blown famine. Yet, amidst the despair, there was hope. Local communities, international aid organizations, and the government came together to tackle the crisis. They distributed emergency food aid, implemented agricultural recovery programs, and constructed water harvesting structures to combat the effects of drought. While these measures did not solve the problem entirely, they went a long way in alleviating the immediate crisis and laying the groundwork for long-term food security. The story of Burundi is just one example of the food security challenges facing the world today. It illustrates the complex interplay of factors, including climate change, economic instability, and political conflict, that contribute to food insecurity. It also highlights the importance of collective action in addressing this issue. To summarize, food security is not just about having enough to eat. It's about having consistent access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets dietary needs and preferences. It's about resilience in the face of shocks and stresses, whether they be climate-induced, economic, or political. And it's about the collective responsibility to ensure that no one, no matter where they live, has to wonder where their next meal is coming from. The case of Burundi underscores the urgency of addressing food security. It shows us that while the challenge is significant, it is not insurmountable. With concerted effort, collaboration, and the right strategies, we can make great strides in ensuring food security for all. So, as we continue to enjoy the abundance of food around us, let's not forget those who are not so fortunate. Let's strive to create a world where food security is a reality for everyone, not just a privileged few.